effortlessly predict 4 cards with a simple equation. The magician has a normal deck of cards and he gives it to the spectator so he can shuffle it. Once the cards are shuffled, the magician takes them back. He informs the spectator that he will look through the cards and predict 4 cards. For his prediction, he will use a blue deck. This is the first predicted card. This is the second predicted card. This is the third predicted card. And finally, this is the fourth predicted card. Now that all the cards are predicted, the magician asks the spectator to give him a number between 10 and 20. The spectator gives him the number 14. Therefore, the magician counts 14 cards on the table. Now that all the cards are counted, the magician takes the number 14 and adds the digits together. 1 plus 4 equals 5. Therefore, the magician takes 5 cards from the dealt cards. Once he has taken the 5 cards, he takes the next card and he places it to the side. He will use it later for the trick. He repeats the same process once again. He asks the spectator to give him a number between 10 and 20. This time, the spectator gives the number 12. The magician deals 12 cards on the table. He takes the digits of 12 and adds them together. 1 plus 2 equals 3. Therefore, he takes 3 cards from the dealt cards and he places the next card to the side. He repeats the same process a third time. This time, the spectator gives the number 17. By adding the digits, 1 plus 7 equals 8. Therefore, the magician removes 8 cards. And he places the next one to the side. He repeats the same process one last time. The spectator gives the number 11. The magician deals 11 cards on the table and he adds the 2 digits forming 11. 1 plus 1 equals 2. Therefore, he removes 2 cards from the dealt cards and places the following card to the side. Now that 4 cards have been placed to the side, the magician no longer needs the rest of the deck. He takes the 4 red cards and shows them to the spectator. These cards are the 6 of clubs, the king of diamonds, the 10 of spades, and the ace of diamonds. The magician takes his 4 blue cards and he asks the spectator if those 4 blue cards would perfectly correspond to the 4 red cards on the table. And against all the odds,
spades.
The 4 blue cards are a perfect
The magician
match
is for
with the 4 red cards on the table.
4 blue
The
cards.
spectator remains speechless. To perform this trick, start with a normal deck of cards and let the spectator shuffle the cards as much as he wants. Take the cards back when he's done shuffling. For this trick, you will predict 4 cards, and here's how to find them. Simply look through the deck and look at the 9th card starting from the left. In this case, the 9th card is the 4 of diamonds. In this tutorial, I will use a blue deck for my predictions. If you don't have a second deck, you can still use your phone or a piece of paper to make your predictions. The second card that you will predict will be to the right of the 4 of diamonds. In this case, is the 9 of spades. The third card that you will predict will be to the right of the 9 of spades. In this case, is the king of hearts. And the final card that you'll predict will be to the right of the King of Hearts. In this case, is the 7 of Clubs. Once you've predicted your 4 cards, here's the simple equation that you will use. Ask your spectator to give you any number between 10 and 20. They can also give you 10 and 20. Let's say your spectator gives you the number 13. Simply count 13 cards on a table. Take the number that your spectator gave you and simply add the digits. 1 plus 3 equals 4. Simply remove 4 cards from the dealt cards and place the following card to the side. This will be your first predicted card. And then take the dealt cards and place them back on the deck. You'll simply have to repeat the same process 3 more times. And the spectator can give you any number between 10 and 20. Let's say this time he gives the number 10. Deal 10 cards on the table. By adding the digits, 1 plus 0 equals 1. Remove 1 card and place the following card to the side. This will be your second predicted card. Repeat the same process a third and fourth time. Let's say this time he gives you the number 16. Deal 16 cards on the table and add the digits. 1 plus 6 equals 7. Remove 7 cards and place the following card to the side. And finally, let's say the spectator gives you the number 15. Deal 15 cards on the table. By adding the digits, 1 plus 5 equals 6. Remove the number of cards and place the following card aside. Once you're done, you no longer need the rest of the deck. Simply show your spectator what are the 4 red cards. Take your prediction and simply show your spectator that you can always predict any card.